Why I started writing and speaking. Life never arrives with a map in hand. There's no perfect guidebook waiting to show us which roads to take, which storms to avoid, and how to heal from the moments that break us. Instead, we learn as we go through our own experiences, through heartbreak and hope, and through the stories and resilience of those who walked before us. For me, one of the most defining chapters of my journey began with a loss. Losing my loving parents changed everything. It was the kind of pain that quietly reshapes the person from inside out. The world no longer looked the same, and neither did I. In the silence that grief leaves behind, I began asking deeper questions about life, purpose, and what truly matters. There were days when life felt heavy, when the noise of responsibilities and emotions became overwhelming, and somewhere in that chaos, I found writing. At first, it was simply a place to pour my thoughts, a refuge, a quiet corner where I could breathe again. But over time, writing became something more than words on a page. It became healing, it became hope, it became home. Whenever life pulled me into too many directions, writing brought me back to myself. It reminded me of my values, my purpose, and the people I love most. In the middle of uncertainty, it gave me clarity. In the moments of exhaustion, it helped me to slow down long enough to reflect, heal, and begin again. And through writing, I learned how to lead myself with purpose instead of fear. I began making decisions rooted in authenticity, meaning, and resilience rather than pressure or expectation. As someone driven to achieve and perform at a high level, writing also taught me a different definition of success, one that doesn't require burnout or losing yourself in the process. It showed me that growth can coexist with rest, that ambitions can coexist with healing, and that moving forward with intention is far more powerful than simply moving fast. Somewhere along this journey, another realization quietly emerged within me. I wanted to leave something meaningful behind, not just achievements or titles, but a legacy, something that could outlive me, something future generations could hold on to from decades now and say, this mattered. I want to look back one day with pride and say, I wrote this book. I honored my purpose. I became who was meant to be. But more than anything, I hope my stories become a light for someone else navigating their own darkness. I hope it inspires courage, healing, and hope.